Hey guys, and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a makeup look using a brand new eyeshadow palette that is new in my makeup collection. So last week I did do an Urban Decay Cosmetics order. I wanted to get a few things and I decided to get a new eyeshadow palette. So the new eyeshadow palette that I got was this one. It's called the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. So I'm just going to come a little bit closer, and this is how the packaging looks like. It's so beautiful. It feels like a pillow feeling. It's really soft, and it's got like the gold shiny name in the front. So I'm going to open it up. So this is how it looks inside. You do get 12 eyeshadow colors. It's a mixture of both matte and shimmer shades. A little bit closely, this is definitely like your neutral tone eyeshadow palette. You got your warm tones, a little bit of like lighter browns, darker browns, even a peachy color right here, which I'm really excited to try out. For today's video, I'm not sure which colors I'm going to be using on my eyelids today, but you know, as we go along, I will show you definitely which ones I'm going to use, and I'm going to tell you guys the names, because there are names at the bottom, which is fantastic, so you know exactly which shades I'm using for today's makeup tutorial, especially if you have this exact eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see the look that I do come up with using my new eyeshadow palette for today's makeup tutorial, then keep on watching. Okay, so I just pulled back my hair so it doesn't get in the way. Now the first things first is to prep the skin. I am going to go in, I'm going to moisturize first. I'm going to use my Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. Okay, so next I'm going to be priming my face. I'm going to use the Morphe Equalizer Foundation Primer. Okay, so it's time to prime my eyelids. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I just have a sample size, so I'm not sure how long it will last, but I did use it in my previous video. I really do like it. It is a thicker consistency compared to the Essence one that I always use, but yeah, it still does a really good job. I really do like it. So what I do is I just put a little bit on my ring finger like that, and I just try my best to blend it, put as much as I can around my eyelid, and then blend it out with a brush. Okay, so now I'm going to be going into the Reloaded eyeshadow palette. I'm going to set that eyeshadow base, so I'm going to go into this one called Blur. It's one of the lightest shades in the palette. Okay, so now I'm going to start creating my crease. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Bucked. And I'm going to start building my crease with that shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go into a shade where I'm going to put it all over my eyelid and into the crease as well and blend out those two shades. I'm going to go into this one called Boundaries. So basically we used Bucked to create our crease, start building on our crease. So now we're going to go into Boundaries, the one beside it, and we're going to place that all over the eyelid and into the crease area and just blend out those shades together. So as you can see, there is not a big difference in the shades. There's just a little bit. The Boundaries one that I'm using right now, that I'm packing on right now, is a little bit more of like a brighter brown shade color, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna put a little bit of that Boundary shade on the thicker, fluffier side of the brush and just start blending out the edge where the crease is. Okay, so now I want to just tap a little bit of a shimmer shade just right on top of the eyelid, just a little bit. I'm going to go into this shimmer shade right here. It's called Reputation. So just like that. And I will just show you on my finger if it's focusing. Yeah. So it is really subtle, you can't see it too much, but if you do look a little closely, it is there. It's just a really, like just a small amount of shimmer color on top of my eyelid, just right in the center. Just like that. I think that is pretty much what I'm going to be doing to the eyes. I don't want to do too much, use too many shades today. I don't want to do anything too crazy or too dramatic as I usually do, but that's okay. For today's video, I think I'm just going to keep my eye like this, just a few different shades on my eyelids. I will clean up the edges so we can have like a sharp wing, sharp edge, or like a wing line kind of happening on my eyelids, on the outside of, on the outer part of my eyelid, sorry. But first I'm going to do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished the other eye and I also did my foundation. For today's video, I used my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation in the shade 115 Ivory. Now I'm going to be doing my concealer. I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore concealer by CoverGirl. It's the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Porcelain. So now I'm going to be setting my concealer and my foundation using my favorite powder by MAC Cosmetics. It's the Studio Fix powder in NC20. so you know the routine. I'm going to go off camera and finish my eyebrows, and I'm going to put on some false lashes, and I might finish the lower lash line as well, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I did a few things off camera. I did do my eyebrows using my Essence Eyebrow Designer Pencil in the shade Brown. I also put on some false lashes. And I used my Demi Wispies by Ardell. They are my favorite ones. Also, I did contour my face using my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. And I did finish my lower lash line. I just lined my lower lash line using the Bucked shade right here. I hope it's focusing. So I basically took that shade and just put it all over my lower lash line, and then I coated my lower lashes using my favorite mascara for my lower lashes. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the shade Black, and I did line my waterline using an eyeliner pencil by Essence in the shade White. Now I'm going to be doing blush. I'm going to go in with one of my favorites. It's the Cheekers Blush by CoverGirl. This shade is called Natural Rose, which looks just like that. Now I'm going to be highlighting my face using my favorite highlighter. It is broken, but that's okay. The Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold Molten. Okay, so I had to change something a little bit on the lips. The first lip liner that I went in with did not match the lipstick that I wanted to use. So I actually had to go in with this one. This is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in True Red. I know it's like red and then like a dark burgundy, but actually it was like the closest match that I have. So I lined my lips using this Milani lip liner. I just made a thin line around my lips, and then I filled in my lips using this lipstick by CoverGirl. It's a 24-hour matte lipstick in the shade High Roller. So the last step is to set the entire face, and I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Cherry Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, so I kind of read everything that was on the bottle, but basically this is a setting spray by Urban Decay. It's cherry scented, which does smell really nice. So yeah, it's the long lasting makeup setting spray by Urban Decay. Anyways guys, that comes to the end of today's makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and thank you so much for even taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I did go in, for today's video, I did use the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded eyeshadow palette. I love it so much. You get so many beautiful shades. There are 12 shades, as I already mentioned, and it's a mixture of both matte and shimmer colors. You could definitely do a more dramatic look, or even do like an everyday kind of look, whatever you feel like doing. Anyways guys, that is all I've got to say. Once again, thank you so much for watching my video, and until next time, I'll talk to you in my next makeup tutorial. Mwah! Bye guys.